good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Welcome along to stage 3 of the Tour of Zwift. This is my first stage. I haven't done stage 1 or stage 2 because I've been ill. Clive Finnimore has also been ill. But Clive Finnimore has had a lovely surprise today and he has made it past the ballot and he is going to run 110 miles around Mont Blanc in August. He is in the UTMB race. Good luck, well done to him. We are going to do 10k, well, nearer 11k I think, on the island hopper route around Makuri Islands. There are probably about 30 of us going to run this. This is Group A. Group B has about half the distance to do. So let's see how we get on. It is cold in here. It's 4 degrees in here. Oh, I've got an echo. Hang on. I know why. Let me just turn my other microphone off. That'll be why. There we go. Right, that's better now. No echo now. So, 15 seconds to go. I'm going to go at 10 kph if everybody's okay with that. There were some reports that chat isn't or wasn't working. Chat seems to be working okay, so that's all good news. So, I think Megan Brown was reporting that chat wasn't working for her. And I don't know if a few other people were saying the same thing, but chat does seem to be working. I'm running at 10 kph, if anyone would like to join. I think we're doing about, is it 11? 10.8 or something? I'm not entirely sure. We're still in the dead no man's land phase at the moment, so here we are. There we go, we've started. Oh no, we haven't, not yet. Where's the start of this thing? Hello Clive, hello Sebastian, hello Tina, hello John Farrell, hello Amy Green. We'll start when we turn right, won't we, onto this corner here. I imagine. Amy's going to see how she feels with regard to speed this evening. So we're just starting off at 10 kph and we'll see how we go. Right. Are we starting this run at all? My clock is not going at all. Is anyone else's clock started yet? There it is. Okay, there it is. Right. So we ran about a kilometre. We ran about a kilometre before the clock started. John Farrell has already done 5k an hour ago, so well done to John. Clive says, this is my first stage. Yes, same here, my first stage due to illness. So both me and Clive have been unwell for the past week or two. Yeah, John Farrell says, yeah, it's a long lead-in. He did it yesterday. 1 minute gone. About 66 minutes to go, 65 minutes to go. So Tina's going a bit quicker. We've got Sebastian and Paul Haywood just behind. I did my first track session of the season yesterday. That was fun. In the cold, it was absolutely freezing. And we were doing 3-minute reps on the track with 45-second recovery. It hurt quite a lot. Even though I was going at a moderate pace. I was deliberately trying not to overexert myself. And it still hurt. Who's wearing thermal gloves? Not me. Tina says she's going to track tomorrow. She's not looking forward to it. Tina says Jeff is tough. Yeah, Jeff is still... So Jeff Partridge, who many of you will know, is currently running the Spine 268 miles along the Pennine Way in the UK in the snow and the freezing cold. He's still going. 3 days in now. So he's doing well. Amy Green, yeah, I saw that, Amy. Amy did 15 miles yesterday outside. Someone needs to have a word with Amy Green, who thinks running 15 miles outside is a good idea. Awesome running, Amy. Well done. Jeff Partridge still going strong in the Spine race. 3 days in. Right, from here we've got 10k to go. This is stage 3 of the Tour of Zwift in Makuri Islands. Well, no, it's not Makuri. Yeah, it is Makuri Islands, but it's... Oh, what is this bit called? I can't remember what this bit's called. I know we're on the island hopper route, but what's it called? Somebody's going to tell me in a minute. Paul Hayward says it's a very nice route, this one. It is, but I can't remember what the world is called. Because we've got Neokyo, and then we've got the other one. What is it called? Yes, I know it's called Makuri Islands, Tina, but Makuri Islands is split into two, isn't it? You've got Neokyo, and what's this one? Can't remember for the life of me. Oh, Yumezi, isn't it? Yumezi. It's something like that, isn't it? Victoria's just checking in. She was going to run with us tonight, but Victoria is still not very well. She's done a little bit of running, but she's not 100% by any means. Mind you, I'm not 100% yet at all, but I feel okay to run. Victoria has felt okay to run, but she's kind of got a resurgence of whatever illness it is that we've had. So she's feeling a bit crook again now. Clive says he's still got a temperature. I never really had a high temperature. I've just had like kind of a cough, dribbling nose, headache, and a whole kind of lethargy thing going on. Mind you, I've had that lethargy thing going on for about 40 years, to be fair. Paul Doyle is checking his treadmill is still working. Your treadmill is fine, Paul. Get running. Well, I'm already feeling quite warm, so I might have to take my jumper off in a minute. Yes, Paul, although training has already been derailed. So Paul Doyle will be running the London Marathon, as will I. And we'll also be doing the Brighton Marathon. Remember, if you are doing a spring marathon, don't forget to join us for the Brighton Marathon training sessions every Wednesday and Friday. Interval session on a Wednesday, medium long run on a Friday. Come and join us for those. Love to have you along. Amy Green has got her fan on already. Temperature has increased in here to 6 degrees now. Yes, don't forget, Brighton Marathon interval training tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time. Amy's forgotten about Wednesdays. What, did you deliberately forget about Wednesday training? John Farrell is going to be doing the Great North Run again. That's in September as well. Right, we have 9 kilometres to go of the Tour of Zwift Stage 3 around Yumezi on Makuri Islands on the Island Hopper route. Clive Finnemore will be running the Arc of Attrition 100 on the 26th of January. Victoria says, is the companion app working? It seems to be. Yeah, it seems to be fine. I've got no problems here. So maybe it was something that was an issue over the weekend or the last couple of days. But the companion app and chat is all working fine for me. Has anyone had any problems with the companion app over the last couple of days? Question mark. Just coming up to 2 kilometres done. All good for me apart from voice to text, says Paul Haywood. So voice to text seems to be working. Oh, voice to text fails, yes. Anthony, Clive has got into the full UTMB. Not just OCC, but the full UTMB race he's doing. Yeah, Herbert Krabell has managed to get a place on OCC as well. So many of you will know Herbert, and also Victoria will be running the ETC race in Chamonix, which is a nice little 15k jog up and down a mountain. Should be fun. Hello, Heather. Heather has joined us on the chat. Nice to have you with us, Heather. Heart rate 142, 141 for me. So in zone 3, which is not ideal. We need to be in zone 2 for this pace. Come on, Heather, get yourself on that treadmill. Right, I think let's wait until we get to 3 kilometres. Once I've done 3 kilometres, I will take my jumper off, I think, because it's now getting warm. It's 7 degrees now, that's baking hot inside shed quarters. Clive is still not 100% well, but he says he is going to be at the start line of the Arc of Attrition no matter what. So he's going to try and make it around 100 miles next week. 10.5 degrees Celsius in Tina's shower room. We don't know whether that's with the towel radiator on or off. 16.4 degrees in Berlin with Sebastian in his pain cave, and 14.2 in Gloucestershire, in Gloucester with Paul Haywood. The radiator, we are informed, is off. So yeah, the towel radiator is off. Right, everyone's favourite tune, live on the Zwift Run channel. John Farrell could listen to Clive talk about ultra running all day, as long as he doesn't have to do it, I think, is that reading between the lines. Mount Fuji in the distance there. Nice music. ... Nice route, says Paul. Nice group, says Tina. Nice music, says me. Goes Tina. 3 kilometres done. Time to take the jumper off. And then we'll open the door in a minute as well. How many meters am I cheating? The bucket hat is where it's at. I've been wearing a bucket hat for the last 4 years, I think. Probably isn't 4 years. Tina will tell me it's the last year. Perhaps, but my bucket hat is white. Obviously not in this outfit, but my real bucket hat, which I wear in game, is white. There's not many people have that. Maybe, Hummer, if you want to look like a giant zit. Okay, we are making our way through this 10.8 kilometre run. "20 minutes done. About a third of the way through. Just under. Beautiful Yumezi island hopping route. Part of the Japanese Makuri Islands world. And the temperature inside shed quarters has gone up to a roasting 8 degrees Celsius now. No, Sebastian. A zit is a pimple like teenagers get. Yellow pimples that you squeeze. Oh, Bello firing through there at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Well done, Bello. We've got Hawks making her way through as well at 4:43 per kilometre. Fast. Sebastian, don't tell me you are letting Tina tell you what to do! Exclamation mark. So at the moment I am comfortable. We are in zone 3, which is not great, but I'm kind of accepting that's where I'm at the moment. But in terms of kind of, feeling all right, I am feeling all right. Illness is not too prevalent. I'm cool enough, warm enough. The pace is okay. So we just gotta start improving and see how far we can get by London. Yeah, Clive says heart rate is a bit higher than usual, definitely. Or it's a bit higher than it should be. I think my heart rate has been a bit higher than it should be for the past 2 or 3 months, to be fair. Basically, since we finished the Autumn 100, I've really not trained seriously at all. So I have really taken a few steps backwards. Paul Hayward's heart rate is 124, which is very nice. 142 for Clive, so about the same as me. And Amy says her heart rate is too high tonight as well. Tina's heart rate 141, which I think is not bad for Tina. And 138 for Sebastian. So, I'm going to get to 5k, then I'm going to open the doors. It's creeping up again in here, 8.6 now. $25 minutes gone. Heather has joined us. Welcome, Heather, better late than never, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Oh no, there she is. Come on, Heather, well done. Lovely to have Heather back with us. Heather has been watching and she says the shame got to me. So she's got changed and she's jumped on the treadmill. Victoria says, hello, Heather. Okay, so 6.4 kilometres left to run. 26.5 minutes done. Heather says, good evening, Victoria. Yeah, we've got a nice little group together now. Quite a few of us all running together. Harrington, Frost, myself, Paul Doyle, Tina, Anthony, Heather, Paul Hayward, Clive Finnemore, Amy Green just up ahead there, I think, as well. Mick Cheney is about 1 minute 20 seconds behind. Paul Hayward wants to know, Victoria, how is your foot? We, both Victoria and I, went to support both our children at their cross-country event this morning, and we had quite a remarkable result in that both our children finished in exactly the same position. So there was a girls' race and a boys' race. The girls ran 3 kilometres. The boys ran 4.3 kilometres. Never really understood why boys and girls have to do different distances in cross-country. And it's only cross-country that it happens at. Very weird. Anyway. So the girls did 3k. The boys did 4.3k. Elsa finished in 142nd place out of about 250 runners. And Ellis finished in exactly the same position in a completely separate race. 142nd position, again out of about 250 runners. What are the chances of that, eh? Victoria says, Paul, my foot is improving. Still quite sore, though, when I walk barefoot. But she doesn't often put her bare feet on, so that's okay. Who's that man standing there looking at us? That's a bit weird. Random man just standing in a field. Look, there he is. Right, nearly time to jump off the treadmill and open the doors of shed quarters, because it is now 9 degrees in here. We're going to start getting a suntan in a minute if I'm not careful. So we need some fresh air blowing around my torso. Victoria, I have already mentioned Jeff Partridge, yes. Right, there's 5k. So I'm just going to quickly jump off. I know you didn't want to see that, but I had to just get rid of some snots. Apologies if you saw that. So half an hour gone, 5k done, almost halfway. You didn't see that either. Come on, Mick. Make an effort. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Clive Finnemore says, I'm choosing not to see that. It's making my nose run. Yeah, sorry about that. My nose is definitely running. I don't feel ill, and I suppose my nose running is a good sign that I'm getting rid of this illness. But I am dribbling somewhat from the nasal passages. It will be so good to have newer spawn points. There are so many places that we don't run often enough because it's difficult to get there. Tina says, my nose runs in the cold constantly. Yeah, I think Victoria has that problem as well. Heather says, I've been running on my own for the last few days and watching TV. If I'd only known I was missing out on this snot fest. You see, that's what you miss out on if you don't run with Zwift and if you don't run with us. Good, honest, clean banter about bogies. Well, the other day we had Sarah Jacobson asking us all where she should wipe her bogies on her treadmill. Do you remember this? Last week or a couple of weeks ago, she was saying she's got a big bogey. She doesn't know where to wipe it on the treadmill. Well, I've never done that before. These Americans. Still a possibility that I might be coming to Canada, Mick, towards the end of the year. Right, we have 5 kilometres to go. Paul Hayward says, I've never been so disgusted. Victoria agrees. Look, I can't help it. I am not very well. I am doing my best to entertain the nation as I run. I have to deal with these bodily fluids somehow. Whistler. Just waiting on an email offering me some free accommodation, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Yes, I hear Canada is quite a big place! Exclamation mark. Clive Finnemore says, I bet Victoria kept her bodily fluids under control during last week's runs. Well, I think Victoria does that thing that women do, where they have a tissue. I don't know about you, but as a man, I refuse to stuff a disgusting tissue up my sleeve. you would not want 5 of me in Ontario. They sell it to polar bears and grizzly bears, Paul. Oh, that is charming, Tina. That is... thank you so much. I've always said I never liked Tina. I bet she was a troublemaker at school. Tina says, you know you love it. That's why. That's the only reason I come, is to get abused by you lot. Tina, the only reason I am here is to be abused by you lot. I don't know if that's a mistype. Tina is a grenade person. Does that mean she just chucks something in there and it explodes? Yes, I agree with that. See, I thought she was going to say, Tina is a great person. But that's not half as funny as Tina is a grenade person. Amy, well done. Amy's going to call it a day there. Good work, Amy, after your 15 miles the other day. So Amy is off for a well-earned rest. We have just over 4k left to do. "25 minutes or so. Clive, stop sticking up for my wife. I can always trip you up in the dark on the Arc of Attrition, you know, when you run past me. Or actually, what would be worse is if you're on for a PB time, I could stop you for an interview and make the interview go on for half an hour. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. If you're on for a good time, I'm going to stop you for an interview, and you're so polite and giving of your time that you will stop, and you won't be brave enough to say, look, I've got to go, and I'll just keep asking you question after question, and before you know it, half an hour's gone by and your PB is out of the window. Right, Amy, now that you've been reminded that it is intervals tomorrow, I expect you to attend. Clive's going to give me a smelly hug at the end of the Arc of Attrition. Sebastian says he doesn't like interviews. Sebastian, if you ever do the Arc of Attrition, I will definitely interview you. Right, heart rate firmly established in zone 3, which is not where it needs to be. Definitely needs to be in zone 2 for this pace. So, we are not fit. Nowhere near fit. A lot of work to do. Me and Paul Doyle at the London Marathon in April, and also at the Brighton Marathon, 7th of April for Brighton, 23rd of April for London, I think, something like that. Sebastian's heart rate is 137. Mine is 150. $146 for Tina, too high for Mick. A heart rate of 126 for Paul Hayward. Just another reminder, Brighton Marathon training. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time. Whatever spring marathon you're training for, we will get you ready. Tina has foolishly worn her thermal leggings in the shower. Bad decision, says Paul Hayward. They must be getting very wet in the shower as well, Tina. Amy's already frightened about tomorrow. She says she doesn't want to look at what it is. Well, let me have a look and show you what it is tomorrow. Well, it's quite fast. Oh no. That's the setup for tomorrow. 8-minute warm-up, then a 1-minute rep. For me, 17.9, then 1-minute recovery. And then we've got 1.5 minutes. And then we've got 1-minute recovery. And 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. And then back down, 2 minutes. 1.5 minutes and 1 minute. Quite a short one. Only 30 minutes. Tomorrow's interval session is only 30 minutes long in total. So half of last week. Heather says, is Tina really in the shower? Clive used to say Sebastian was in the basement in Tenerife, and I naively believed that for a very long time. Yes, Heather. Tina's treadmill, I assume the best place for it, the easiest place to put it, is in Tina's shower room. I don't think the shower is on, though. Unless she wants to simulate running in the rain. Tina wants to make it very clear that it is a large shower room, Heather. If you have a large shower, there can't be much room for the treadmill. Right, half of the shower room is Tina's pain cave, she says. 3 kilometres left. Temperature in here has steadied at 9 Celsius. We've got a nice cool breeze coming in behind us. It's keeping me nice and cool, but heart rate is still too high. Way too high, 149, 150. Clive, I've told you about this line of conversation before. Paul Haywood says, no, that would raise the humidity too much. Tina says, no, he has to wait or shower earlier. Kilometres completed for the 10 kph group. Well done, everybody. Keep pushing to the end. Okay, this conversation is now going over my head. Hi, Tiago. Tiago says, I did this run this morning, 11 a.m. because it was on YouTube, but nobody showed up. Oh, you mean the Film My Run 500? Tiago, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was busy this morning. I had to take my children to their cross-country race. So that's why I didn't do the Film My Run 500 this morning. We'll be back on Thursday, though. Thursday morning, 11:35, for the Film My Run 500. We will be live on the Zwift Run channel. But yeah, if you weren't listening earlier, both my children did cross-country this morning. And both of them in separate races, one girls' race, one boys' race, with about 250 runners. Both of them came in 142nd position. What are the chances of that happening? Absolutely crazy. "50 minutes done. We have about 13 minutes to go. Did you replace the treadmill at the same time, Paul? Always nice to have a matching shower treadmill combination. Except from your skin. Except from your skin, Paul. Right, Tina, quite bizarrely, says, this is getting silly now. I mean, she thinks it's only got silly now. I currently have a tortoise on my table in the Zwift Cornish garage. No tortoises in it, though. They are in the fridge. Sorry, I currently have a tortoise table in my Cornish Zwift garage, but no tortoises in it. They are in the fridge. Still hibernating, apparently. That was very confusing for a minute there, Clive, but I think I got the gist of it in the end. Paul Doyle is having great difficulty following the chat because he's using his iPhone to run. Yeah, it is difficult to follow chat on an iPhone. Yes, very difficult to follow the on-screen chat using a tiny phone. Amy Green says she is looking after her parents' tortoises at the moment. So, yeah, we'll see you on Thursday, Tiago. And tomorrow for the intervals, 6 p.m, yes. Yes, Tiago. But Paul Hayward says quite rightly, even when you can read it, it's difficult to follow sometimes. I can't believe Tina waited until now to say the chat is getting silly. I think the chat got silly about 3 years ago. Do you remember when we used to train seriously? Clive's baby tortoises are in a heated tank. He says, we've just recently rescued another one, which is in the lounge. Good grief. Apparently, if you want to go and watch The Spine, Victoria says it's on the BBC. Coverage of The Spine on the BBC. Heather says, anyone who didn't know you, Clive, would find all this very surreal. Yeah, even people who know Clive find him surreal. 1 mile to go. Well done, everybody. Keep it up. Okay, so The Spine. Victoria's telling me The Spine. If you want to go and watch a bit, it's on BBC News. So, if you want to see what The Spine is all about, check out the BBC News and you might see something about it. Heather's hit her daily target. Well done, Heather. Actually, we should go and drop some ride-ons, shouldn't we? Right, let's go and... Oh, apparently John Farrell. John Farrell said it's on BBC News. Well done, Bello. Well done, Harrington. Selwood, well done to you. So let's just drop some ride-ons for everyone. If you haven't dropped a ride-on on your running buddies, do that now. Always nice to acknowledge the people you've run with. So well done to everybody who's taken part today. There's Mick Cheney. Well done, Mickey Nommel there as well from Sweden. Mulewater from Belgium. Moretti from Italy. Wagner from Germany. PT from the Netherlands. Well done to you. Martinez from Spain. Grabentich from Germany. Well done, guys. Excellent work. I think that's most people. Yeah. Can't find anyone else. Paul Hayward says he watched a video about the Suffolk Backyard Ultra yesterday to remind him of how crazy but great that race is. Paul, are you going to enter one day? Amy Green did it last year. Come on. Get your name in the hat, Paul. So tomorrow is the Brighton Marathon interval training sessions. Half an hour, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, back down, 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, 1 minute. With a 1 minute rest in between each one, you can do that. You can definitely do that. And we have 1 kilometre remaining. Victoria says the Suffolk Backyard Ultra route is beautiful. I mean, like she knows. Never run a mile in her life, my wife. Sits there on her backside, talking about ultra running all day long. She's never run a race in her life. She doesn't know what running is. Just stands back and waits for the backlash. This has been a lovely run, everyone. Thanks for joining. Tina says, dangerous talk, Mr. Cousins. Victoria says, I'm not rising to the bait. Actually, she doesn't say that at all. She says, I'm not riding to the bait. Come on, Victoria, sort it out. Oh, Paul Hayward says, Tina says, dangerous talk, Mr. Cousins. Paul Hayward says, especially with tea being cooked. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Did I tell you that Victoria ran 4 100 milers last year? Right, we've done 1 hour. There we are, 10k finished, 800 metres to go. Sprint for the line, anyone? Question mark? Paul says, nice to be back. Well, nice ice to be back because it's so cold. But yeah, Paul Doyle, nice to have you back, mate. Heather says, is Stephen still bitter at not having received that much coveted Boston jacket? Not at all, Heather. No. Who wants to do Boston Marathon anyway? Tim Pot Marathon with hills in it. I'll just shut my mouth now.
It's so easy to get set up with Zwift Running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod like the Zwift Pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world.
Thank you very much for joining today, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for the Brighton Marathon interval session. 30 minutes of hard work. I know you want to. We'll see you there. Well done to everybody who's run today. Good to see some people back. Heather and Paul Doyle. Nice to have you back with us. Clive Finnimore, after he's been ill for a little while. Good luck, Clive, with the Arc of Attrition next week. Everyone remember, Jeff Partridge is still out there running the Spine on day 3 now. Amy says we'll see you tomorrow. Paul Hayward, see you tomorrow. Tina Beard, thanks everyone. Victoria says well done all. Heather says well done everyone. She says thank you for encouraging me to get on the treadmill. Very enjoyable as always, including the snot. Yeah, I've still got a lot of snot to blow out when I finish here as well. And we're going to finish on top of the beautiful bridge here. See you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. And there we are, coming up to the finish line on the bridge. What a lovely finish line. Absolutely beautiful. We have unlocked the Tour de Zwift socks. How good is that? So, all done. Some people are running on a bit further. Nice run, everyone. Thanks, says Paul Hayward. Bye-bye, Tiago and Amy. Take care, everyone. Right, that is us done. And Tina has got the hat. So well done to Tina. Yeah, this is my first Tour of Zwift run, so I am catching up with everybody really. Having to play catch up. I'll have to do 2 sessions later in the catch up week. Not 100% yet with me, but getting there. Right. That is me done. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a great evening, rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the Brighton Marathon interval sessions. If you can't make that, film my Run 500 Thursday morning, bag that badge Thursday evening. Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.